my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and shifting 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was the big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And blood lined the streets. Men were shot down for the sake of having fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame, all for the useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Hey, 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 YouTubers and friends, how are all of you doing tonight? Staying warm, staying dry. Those in the south, staying cool. Oh, all right, everybody. We're gonna have a great show tonight. We have Derick from One More Pan with us tonight. Our friend from the Great White North, British Columbia, land God's country and Sasquatch. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live with ToledoJess, Dano, the Treasure Vixens, and I. So,
Nothing wrong, Ruby. Why?
Can't throw it up all
we
over.
are live,
Nothing
guys.
wrong, Ruby.
We
Why?
are live.
I see that. Can't throw it up all
we
over.
are live.
Ain't nothing wrong,
guys.
Ruby. Why? Diddly dang or nothing.
Pardon me. So how have you guys been? Jesse, Dano, how's your week going? Rose is running a little late. She should be here before too long, we hope. So, how was your guys' this week?
Tuesday, the weekend was okay, cold, didn't do nothing.
I was out in the garage one day. The next day, I sat in the house all day in my PJs and never left my chair.
I think both days of the weekend, I just sat in my chair and they might have saw me during my auction and stuff with some kind of mining shirt on or something, but I had my after dredge pants on / PJs on pretty much all week.
Oh well.
And I did not watch the Super Bowl.
No, neither did I.
I said I did not watch the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'd be more inclined to watch the Stanley Cup if I got that kind of stuff on my TV. So.
No, I was working on a mining scene T-shirt. That's what I've been doing, working on some T-shirt designs. Hey, what's up, Otis? Gold Pro Unlimited and the world's greatest moderator, Mr. Lodak.
There's Bill that showed up.
Ohio Relic Hunter, how are you tonight? What else we got in here tonight?
Adam's in here.
Gold Rush, what's up, Adam?
Yeah, we have Shane from Ohio Relic. That's Bill.
Fisher.
Sorry, Bill.
You see what Adam did this weekend? He opened his refrigerator 384 times.
Sounds fun. Brockton, good to see you. Ohio Relic Hunter, good to see you.
Seen Robinson prospecting in here earlier.
I thought I saw.
And AUG Gold, did we say hi to him yet?
Amigo.
No.
Dennis Hendrick, I seen he's in there early too.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Yes.
World's
One more
greatest
Kansas
model.
room, too.
And of course, Jessica, my daughter's in the house.
Hi, Jessica. Amethyst.
Oh, Amethyst.
Chef V Prospecting.
Who didn't we say hi to?
Robinson Prospecting. Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson. Willie, he was the first in line.
Did we hit Jaron up yet? The world's greatest moderator?
I think.
Did you hit him up already?
Like 3 times now.
I see he's in here pretty frequent this evening, so evidently he's feeling better.
Yes, he was feeling better Saturday.
That's good. Good to hear that.
We're glad to hear it.
No breaks.
Antler Attic Expedition, good to see you again.
And there's
who else?
There's my wife. She just showed up, Barb.
Jeff Brewers. Hey, Barb.
Hi, Barb.
Chef V Prospecting.
Chef V Prospecting, huh?
Huh. Are you a prospector or are you a chef versus a prospector, or are you a prospecting chef?
I seen Jaron's short video today.
What?
I seen Jaron's short video today.
Oh, did you do a short video?
He just took a video of this little creek, and everybody asked about the gold. He told me it was only mica. There's no gold. Yeah, it is in Utah. There's only mica, no gold.
No gold in Utah.
Radio, what's up? On time, kinda.
Well, you're a little late. That's only a $10 penalty.
Right. Randy, Scotty, Tony, good to see you. I knew Shane was in here. Ohio River history. JP Lonzimore, and this is JP and the Bulldogs. Howdy.
Randy, Scotty, Tony.
Yep. Not to be confused with Swiftwater, Scotty, Tony.
Right.
Which happens a lot.
They're the same two different people.
Yeah. Totally two different people with almost the same name.
Yeah.
Almost. But not quite. I think I'd rather go prospecting with Randy, Scotty, Tony than Swiftwater, Tony. Did I say that out loud?
I don't know. Michael Busy Taxi. Hello, you all. This weekend is FH8, where I'll be showing people how to pan.
Oh, good. Excellent, Michael. That's Florida Hunt 8.
We do that during the gold shows.
And then all the ones real, as original as Flash Bash, it's Florida Hunt 1, Florida Hunt through 8. I hear it's pretty big, though. Hope it's not as expensive as Digstock. Oh, my God.
I don't know. The Canadian Hillbilly 545 says hello from Mackenzie, BC, eh? Hello?
Hello.
Am I supposed to say A as response or what? How does that work? When you say A, do I say A back?
Oh, it's up to you. Am I allowed to say hi to everyone? I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, sure. Hey, your audience too,
hey,
Derick.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone. Woo! But yeah, you can say hey if you feel like it. There, you know what I'm saying, eh?
So let me ask. Here's another question, eh? Do the Canadians get upset that we go A as a joke?
Oh, only if you spell it wrong.
It's kind of hard to spell A wrong.
Well, sometimes they write hey, like the letter A, but it's EH,
Oh,
it's UH, right?
Well, I would have been spelling it wrong, so I would have had a lot of Canucks mad at me.
Or like a pirate, like AY or something. Hey.
I know the Canadian on Gold Rush, he says right all the time. You're going to do it right. He don't say hey.
Maybe that's a Klondike thing, right?
Ohio Relic Hunter says when they say A, you're supposed to say B.
Oh, I see.
Klondike Mike, I figured you'd be in here. Terry Curry.
Any Mountain Trading, what's up?
We have Yankee Down South Adventures. How are you doing?
Oh, you know who we forgot? We forgot to say hi to Two Toes. He's probably lurking.
Gary, if you're lurking, hello.
Of course,
Patrick Smith Moore. Get off that couch and hit that keyboard, Patrick. Yeti Mountain Trading.
And hello to all our other lurkers that are watching from a distance. Because we have those too. By the end of the show, there'll be over 200 views on this. And you're going, yeah, but there's only like 40 people in the chat room. What's up with that?
Oh, I got to give hold on 1 second for the super chat. Oh, yeah, super chat. I don't know what the heck's wrong with my OBS, but I monitor everything except for my mic, and none of my whatever, you know what I'm saying, is working.
Monitors?
Yeah, it should be, I should be able to hear it, but flipping updates, I'm gonna have to do something about that. It's driving me bananas.
Hello, Can Do Veteran. Thank you for your service.
Hey, can do. Do I see a ECP in here? Oh,
No, GPU won a Morgan from ECP.
usually he has some nice stuff.
FYI. It was just there.
Alaskans on the fly. Hello, hello, hello.
David Mia. Alaskans on the fly. Hello, welcome.
David Bia.
Are these some of your friends? Derick?
Oh, I've seen
Well, we got I
Alaskans
saw
on the
the
fly.
Migos there. There's Michael, the antler addict there. I don't know where
Oh, okay,
Sibo
cool.
is here. He told me to phone him because he's probably sleeping, but I messaged him. He was just online on Facebook there. Canadian gold mine in there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know where he is.
All right. I'm
Why
gonna
can't
have
phone
to
him
give
up
him
right
a
now?
hard
Many
time.
lurkers.
Who else? We got Uncle Adam in the house there. You guys know that there.
Oh
He's
yeah.
here. That's cool. What's up, Adam?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. We got antler addict calling Sibo right now.
There you go.
He gets up at like 2 a.m, and
What
starts
the
looking
heck?
up gold claims and stuff.
So they talk all the time like him and Andy.
Yeah.
What was that, Adam?
All right. Brewers Prospecting, a member now for 4 months.
Cool.
Is he?
Oh,
Oh, Adam there's asking me if I grabbed 2 4s. Is he talking about a suitcase of beer or what? Yeah, that's a 2 4 to me there. A suitcase. Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know what a 2 4s are.
Maybe he's referencing Bob and Mackenzie, the Christmas song.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about there.
Or
Right
I'm
I've
on.
seen that movie in a long time.
That's where I went. That's where I went when he said four. I'm going, what? Oh.
Do they sing that in
Another
that song?
Pacific Northwesterner in the house. Mountaineer Michael. Sheila, good to see ya. There's Mrs. JP and the Bulldogs.
I saw JP earlier.
Yeah, he was in earlier. Or in. It's hard telling with those two. I don't know if they're on their own devices or they switch back and forth on their one streaming computer.
I don't know.
Well, I think we're all the way through the list, huh?
Looks like it. Did we say hi to David Villa?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of 3 times now.
Well, that's too many times.
Then better take one back. Hi,
Two.
There you go. There you go, don't you know? I guess that wouldn't be Canadian. That'd be more like Wisconsin.
I say you know all the time, you know? I say that all the time. But that might just be me. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a Canadian thing?
I don't think so. I don't know.
A is a Canadian thing. That's definitely a Canadian.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know sometimes too. I don't know.
Well, we'll make it flippin' international.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Just saying.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangout Live, everybody, and welcome, Derick. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I'm fired up.
I'm gonna pin
Fired
you
up. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
Ready for this? You got your chair, you got your brewski, you got your roll thing, and
Yeah, well, the chair's not as comfy as yours. I'll tell you. I got a wood back going, and yeah.
wait, I got a Valentine's present, guys.
Oh, I gotta say this for our new member. Right on, new member of the Flash Band. The stuff I need to hear during the show, but oh well, the show must go on. Sorry about that, Derick.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
So, tell me, my friend, how long have you been prospecting?
I probably should have thought about that question because I knew you're gonna ask me because I'm not really good with my like dates and numbers. So let me think here. Um,
Oh, just pull a number out of the old
well,
woohoo. And
maybe I
Probably,
don't know. Like there, maybe like only maybe I'm going on 4 years. Maybe I'm in my third year, going on four or something like that. Or yeah, it could be more, but
yeah.
yeah, that's actively
Well,
doing it. That's how long, but mentally doing it, I've always wanted to.
right on.
what gave you that desire to always want to? I mean,
Well, just
just
because all the history
like
out
the rest.
here, right? I read
Was
all the
that?
books growing up when I was a kid and just fascinated. And I actually didn't even know it was like really still going on until I started doing it, right? I didn't know like people had gold claims still and
So
all
you
that.
were
Like I
like,
thought it was a
oh,
thing of the
all the
past.
gold's been found during the caribou and all that? Or
Yeah, I thought it was older.
I'll say
there's
there.
no more gold here. It's all in Utah.
Yeah, that's right. But
So yeah,
yeah,
so being young and I'm sure like the rest of us being young, reading adventure books and learning about the gold rush and treasures and this and that. So then after all that, of course, life probably happened, right?
yeah, oh yeah.
So 4 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago, what made you go, I want to go do this now. I'm
Well,
gonna
I'll
go do
tell
this.
you.
Go
I'll tell
ahead.
you here. I was working out of town, out in well, you guys won't know what I'm talking about. I don't know my geography well either, I guess. But out in Peachland, BC, it's out in the Okanagan. Kind of the area where Canadian gold mining's from up there. And I was working, and like, there's a lot more gold up there, right? I got to travel a couple hours to go and start getting on some honey myself from where I live, right? So it's not really common down here, but it's more common up there. And I was out at the pub one night, and I met these people, and they had a gold claim and started showing me all these pictures and nuggets and everything. I was like, wow, this really still goes on. And I was just blown away. And then the next day I'm at work, and then I was talking with this guy working up there, a framer. I was up there roofing, and a local guy was, well, local at the time up there. And he was showing me pictures of gold he was going and getting from one of the creeks out there. And I was
Wow.
just so amazed. Like, it's all like just getting blown away, right? There's gold everywhere. What the heck? And and then my buddy who I was working with at the same time there, he started showing me Dan Hurd videos. And so like I just got right into it from that point on, and started watching all the Dan Hurd videos from beginning to end. Like the
Right.
only YouTuber I watched, right? I didn't even watch YouTube until then, right?
Right.
And that just got me right fired up into it, and I started like looking up everything I needed to do and just put my head down and did everything I need to do to go and get my own gold claim and start doing this.
So
And
It's
that
amazing the progression of it all, huh?
yeah, oh yeah, and
Now, here's a question I've asked from several in the Okanagan. I used to go over to the Okanagan in Washington, and I'd play on the Similkameen River. Have you worked on the Similkameen much?
yeah, I had a claim there. I got a couple new ones on there this year, but they're kind of poopy looking. But a little piece of river's better than nothing. But yeah, I actually love the Similkameen area. I picked up a few claims within the Similkameen like district, and the Similkameen River is where I found my second picker ever. I've
Nice,
actually only got
nice.
two.
I in the
Lots of
states,
fine
in
gold.
the states, it came from a high bench. So keep Darcy Cooper in mind. It came from a high bench on a friend's claim in the Similkameen, off the Similkameen in the Nighthawk area. You know, the ghost town in the just below the border, Nighthawk, Washington.
I've heard of it.
It's an old mining town, but it was the size of a flippin' banana.
What was?
The Nugget.
Oh,
He
that,
came to Daryl and I's gold prospecting store in Cedar Woolley, Paystreak, and he's like, you guys need to see what me and the lady found on the claim last week. And then he goes, and people say there's no real gold in Washington, and he holds out a flippin' nugget as big as a banana, kind of shaped like
wow.
it too. That's why I always picture a banana about it. Oh, it had to been everywhere of 7 inches long. It was kind of thin though, probably big as round as a quarter.
Wow. I've never
Still
seen anything
nice.
like that.
One day you might.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, keep Darcy Cooper in mind. Think out of the
Yeah.
stream, high benches and stuff. Since I don't, you guys can't dredge,
No.
can't even sluice. You're a lot like Vermont. You can't even sluice, but you can high bank those high benches and work those high benches like Darcy does and our friend Andy from Andy Thrax Mining.
Yeah.
Uh, so look for those ancient channels, you know.
Yeah, that's really what I'm like starting to learn, I'm progressing on to, and that's gonna be my next steps here, right? Instead of just playing right down in the creek.
The way you didn't do bad for a snow day on the job. You went out. I just watched your video today and playing with some friends. Nice
Yeah, that was a
cobbles,
great day.
nice cobbles on that gravel bar. And I like to do the same thing when I have exposed bedrock like that. I'll chase the bedrock down into the gravels and throw off the overburden and kind of chase the pale air, hopefully pale
Yeah.
air on the bedrock.
Yeah.
Have you done any sniping?
No, no, not yet, but it's definitely on my bucket list. I'd love to go out there and visit the island boys and do a little island mining.
Oh, I would too. I would too. I would definitely too. But
Moto mining there, he invited me up to his new claim this summer.
I've kind of had a couple of we've kind of had a couple of open invitations there, Moto and Andy and some of the other guys out there on the island. I shoot, I used to go to the island quite a bit because I lived in Anacortes in the Puget Sound on Fildago Island, and the ferry left from there and take you up to Sydney. But when I was going there, I wasn't thinking about gold. We mostly went to clubs and gave
Yeah.
hookers a hard time.
I
Yeah.
traveled New Zealand when I was younger,
Wow,
and
is it?
now I'm like, I wasn't into gold panning then, and now I see all the good gold coming out of there. I'd love to go back. Like I
Oh,
look at all
I've
the
seen
creeks
some
differently.
killing dredging videos off the South Island of New Zealand.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
afraid if
man.
I
If I
went
could go
anywhere
back.
down under, I'd throw away my passport and I'd be like, "G'day, mate. How you doing?"
That's funny.
So while we got a little break here, let's say hi to some more new people that just came in, like Secret Creek Prospecting. How you
Eric
doing tonight?
looks for gold.
Yep,
I
there's a few up
think I see
there.
Julie
Ins-
from Banshee Mining. Hey, hey.
Inside Bend. He just showed up there
Inside
just a ago.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Nice. Inside Ben. Good to
at
see
home
you.
with CJ. How are you tonight?
Another Canuck for you. He's a brother from the Great White North. Cheryl, good to see you.
Hello, Mary Ucello. Greetings, all.
There's Mark Miller. What's up, Mark?
Music man Mark
painting
Miller.
lady Mary from Northern Illinois. Welcome.
Welcome. And I want to say thank you. I didn't want to interrupt for you while you were talking, Derick, but our friend from Alaska, gee whiz, Alaskan flyabout or whatever, Alaskans on the fly. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, yeah, super chat. Oh, that was a different one. That was thanks for the super chat. Remember, I can't hear Jack in my ear and it's bugging me. But thank you. Thank you. And Yeti Mountain Trading, thanks for becoming a member of the channel.
There's Outdoor Influencer. Welcome.
How you doing, Jeffrey? Good to see you. Jason AU Colorado. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Well, to add to the story there about when I first started,
yeah,
the guy that I did my first YouTube video with, he goes by Panman Dan. That was the guy that showed me the gold out in Peachland there. He was framing out there at the time. And then I started watching all these YouTube videos and I came across him on YouTube and I was looking at the guy like, heck, this guy looks so familiar. And I'm like, I wonder if that's the guy. Like, and I watched a few more and then I reached out to him and it was the guy. So I did my first video with the guy that like pretty much too got me going into doing this.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a crazy coincidence.
That's cool. And now since then, how many people have come up to you and go, you look familiar?
Well,
are you one more pan?
Well, that's only happened to a couple times there, actually. You know, it's been more online and people have come across it and then like that weren't even into like watching the gold shows or nothing, and say they like to camp up in the Similkameen area. We were talking and the guy reached out and was like, hey man, I didn't know you had this and that, but nothing really in person yet. But I don't really get out much.
Yeah, it will happen.
When it does happen, it'll be at some weird place out of left field.
Menards or something like that.
Yeah.
Crater of Diamonds or something.
Yeah, anywhere. It'll happen. They're doing a video out in the woods or something. Somebody will, hey, I know you are.
Yeah, my buddy J Man, who's in a lot of the videos there, he was out at the Tranquil River there. Dan Hurd does a lot of videos there. That's out in Kamloops, BC. And he had a guy that started talking to him about one more pound, and then he was like, yeah, man. I'm like, that's me in there. And he's like, oh, you did look familiar. He's in a lot of my videos. J Man, he's my best buddy.
Is that the guy you work with?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
he got into it at the same time as me.
Right on.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I know you said that you just started and you started watching Dan Hurd, right?
Yeah.
And then people at work and people around you realize that they're in the gold. So did somebody take you out the first time, or you just go out on your own trying to find it?
No, I went out on my own there. There's some public panning reserves in BC. And there's one a few hours away. And that's where I went out my first time. And like, I was just flipping out, getting a few pieces. I still do. But like, it just like blown away. Like,
So you can say, for a fact what gold fever is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. My back kills me at the end of every day, all weekend. I got a sore back all the time, and I'll still go and pound all day long and dig holes and flip rocks and so there's something wrong with me.
Go home, and then between trips, your dreams are about gold in one way or another.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up every morning there. I put like usually a good hour in before work, just looking at the maps and old files and
Right.
looking things up,
There you
trying to
go.
find the next little hot
Research.
spot.
Research during our off times just as important as sampling.
And it's
Well,
just as much fun, I find too, because like it's
Yeah.
exciting. Like when you see
right.
somewhere and you're like thinking about going there, right?
Heath,
Definitely read up on it, the history, and then
and
then
that takes you're reading up on the history of gold leads you to other history of other things, other types of treasure. And you kind of mentioned this. What else do you do besides gold? Do you have other treasure adventures that you do?
Well, yeah, well actually I think before I ever dipped a pan, I started doing a little metal detecting there. I got the
Yeah.
Discovery 2200, which I know all you guys there that come on the show, they all like talk down on that bad boy, but I love it. That thing can find anything, man, at any depth.
I
Oh,
will. We don't criticize anybody's products.
yeah,
Every product has its use, has its abilities, and it's all determined by the operator. The
yeah,
operator how to use the machine. And I've heard stories from a lot of these guys. Oh man, we had the best machine. This guy coming over with his Ace 200 and just was blowing everybody away.
yeah,
The guy knew his machine. He knew
yeah,
what his machine was. So again, you learn your machine, learn your tools.
yeah.
Could you
But
imagine
yeah,
being Could you imagine being a carpenter and you had the best hammer in the world and didn't know how to use it?
oh yeah.
You know, what happened? Are you just saying what? There's 3 ends on this thing. What's up?
Yeah, I'm actually dying to find a ring there on the beach. Like that's what I'm dying to do too.
Yeah,
I
me
want to
too.
swing and find a ring.
Sure. I
that might question might be for you from Cheryl. Where is your claim? Ooh. General location, not exact.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple on the Fraser River, and then like we're saying on the Similkameen River, and then I picked up a couple new ones on this creek there near the Similkameen River that I'm very excited to go check out. I'm
oh,
just fired up because nothing gets me going more than setting eyes on somewhere for the first time, and like I love it. That's my favorite part about prospecting is where it takes you.
Well, Gold Fever and Wanderlust, and Wander and Wanderlust kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
so it sounds like you got like about 7 claims.
Well, I've been getting more too in the mineral claims lately too. That's like through the heart with the hard rock, right?
Right?
So
Right. Well, I guess my question was going to be because that's curious to me is it really easy to get claims there in Canada? Is it really difficult for you? Either you're doing a lot of work to get 7 claims or however many claims you have, or it's really a simple process or process wherever you're from. So,
well, it's
so
tough getting good ground like that is already good ground because those ones are going to be for sale for like some big bucks. But otherwise, you can pick up cells that aren't taken for $100. So
oh, a
mineral
lot of
cells for
paperwork
30
involved.
each, about
Is there a lot of
$35
paper-
each.
Is there a lot of paperwork involved in that? I mean, is it going to take you a long time?
It's a bit of a complex program to work around there, the website. But once you figure it out, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're picking up cells, as you call them, that have not been claimed or
Well, they've been claimed in the past, most of them.
okay,
Yeah.
So they're drop
They've been claimed
claims.
that.
Yeah, dropped.
You're not
Okay,
so-
buying someone's claim. You're filing your own on drop
If you plan
claim.
on an old piece of property.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
keeping
right.
up on your homework and keeping up on the ground and keeping an eye on what drops and pounce at the right moment.
Yeah. And right now I'm kind of like basically like sticking to certain areas on the map and really like, exploring that area. And so like this year I'm going up the Similkameen area. That's my main focus.
So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is your frame of mind for these, because you're getting claims, you're picking up claims that no one's working anymore. You may or may not have been claimed at one time in the past. Are you doing a lot of research on these to find out whether they were producing gold, those particular cells, or
Well, the ones like I tried to snipe there, we just because of the COVID there was like a hold on the cells for like 2 years. And
oh,
then
okay.
they all got released like on a certain date recently, and the computer program was crashing. They move it to another day. It was crashing again. It's just a gong show, right? I missed hours of work. I was leaving work and like to go do this, and then just for them to get reversed. But the ones that were really good that came up, it's like it's on the click. You got to be like fast,
Yeah.
like when that clock strikes at like 11, click. And
Yeah.
I didn't get any of my clicks. So then I was running around frantically trying to grab little portions of like part cells, and and just a madhouse. But I got some
Now,
ground I'm excited for. But
do you have to also file your claim in a county? Like,
um no, the filing's all done online. We do our reports and submit them.
last time I filed claims, I had to search through microfiche instead of going online. I had to buy the microfiche for the areas I wanted to search through the Bureau of Land Management, search
No, I don't have
through
to
them.
pay anything there. There's IMAP BC.
Well,
And it's
when we file here in the States, we have to file with the BLM plus our county seat.
oh no.
So, and uh, I was just wondering about that. So, no,
No.
you just have one place you file, and that's to the Providence. So, right on. And you can
Yes,
do that
sir.
all online too.
Definitely simpler than our system.
Now,
That's
Bill
filing.
Marsh, Ohio Relic Hunter, how much acreage is Cell?
Okay, yeah, they're in hectares, and I think they're about 20 hectares a cell. But someone will
Now,
correct me if I'm wrong there.
pardon my American ignorance to the
Antler,
metric system, but what the heck is a hectare?
Hey, I don't know, man. All I know is it is what it is. They're like half a K by half a K. So now I'm telling you kilometers too here, but they're
Okay,
about half a
half a
Antler
click
Attic
by half a
Exploration.
click. Okay.
Antler Attic by Exploration says a hectare is, or he says the cells are 19.38 hectare per cell. That doesn't help us.
Yeah, I guess he says they're bigger up farther north, I guess the cells in
Yeah,
BC,
like
but
I
down where I
I
am,
know
they're
if
20
I was to
hectares.
file, say, back home in Washington, by myself, I could only get a 20-acre claim. Then if I added a partner like Jesse and Dano, it could go up to 60 acres. And those could be combined. Now, by myself, it can't be combined anymore from what I understand. Forgive me, it's been over 20 years since I've lived back home and actually owned claims. So, rules change and stuff. So, but
Yeah, we can combine as many as we want as long as they're attached. You can buy up as much ground as you want.
okay, even as a single holder, as a single
Yeah,
claimant.
yeah.
Okay, so JP Lonzamore says 1 hectare is 2.4 acres,
Oh, wow.
or 0.0003861 square miles.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Mike.
Mike. JP. A metric is 3 feet by 3 feet, or a meter. Okay. Okay. Our other co-host is coming in. She just rang my
Imagine you're saying that, you know,
bell.
for the price, $100, you can you know, claim a cell, and the $100 is typically going to be a place that has either not been worked or hasn't been worked in a long time, been abandoned. So are you under the assumption that they left you some gold behind?
Yeah. Well, you know, mostly like, cause right now I said like I'm not really working benches yet in that. I haven't got a big high banker. I just got a little mini recirculating one. So I've mostly been like looking just for a little bit of creek, right? I haven't been searching off the grid too much yet, right? So
Right.
as long as I got some creek, there's fresh gold in there every year. So
Yeah. But it would be nice to find them where that old creek was, where the benches are, you know,
yeah.
where the old, you know,
Yeah,
so yeah.
that's what I'm moving up to here, you know, baby steps, but we're getting there. I'm still happy with my specs.
Hey, you know,
Right.
Hi, Rose. So I'll say
Hi,
hi.
guys. Sorry to interrupt. Hi. Hello.
No worries. Good to see you, sis.
It's good to see you guys. So I'm so sorry, Derick.
welcome back,
Oh, that's
Mark.
okay.
Now I got, where was I? What was I gonna ask him?
I don't know. Sorry.
Leader.
Hey, now that Rose is here, you're asking me if I did any other treasure hunt in there. I do a little bit of magnet fishing too, right? And so I'll show you guys my biggest find there. Actually, it was my first time ever magnet fishing. I found some bad boy Versace's here.
Oh, still
Ooh.
usable.
Oh yeah. Valued at like 150 bucks, baby.
It's not too
Bam.
shabby. That's a great magnet fishing find.
Yeah. That's the first time and the best find.
I think it could get better. Yeah, there's cool stuff you can find.
Yeah.
Did you find it at a fishing docks or on a bridge?
Yeah,
or?
fishing dock. And I actually kind of got lucky there because I pulled it up with some fishing line.
That's where you find that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
I guess it could be worth the chance to spend $100 and a little bit of computer work and run out there. And if you don't find any more than a couple $100 worth of gold on that spot, you still made a profit.
Oh, I don't think I'm finding a couple $100 of gold in any of these spots.
Eventually.
Actually, yeah, I guess so. My Fraser claim there, yeah.
Yeah, you know. You've only been exploring the creeks, the water areas. You haven't climbed around to look for the old,
right.
You know, so there, you know, I know what I was gonna ask you about. Are you fine on any of the places you've been? I don't know how many you've worked so far. I think you just said you got a couple more new ones that you haven't been, right?
Yeah, I haven't been there yet.
Okay. Are the places that you've been to where they worked, are you going through their tailings? Are you finding their tailings?
No, I haven't been there. I haven't been finding tailing piles or anything on mine here. No. I've been looking more though into like the mineral claims, like I've been saying, right? And there's old tailing piles on all those sites. And I've actually really like been thinking about the copper lately, and I want to like go get somewhere some like malachite, you know.
well,
I love the
copper,
looks of it.
you could very well have a strong byproduct of gold in a copper mine, you know, gold, silver, and shoot, it's a very needed mineral. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
excellent.
I mean, this may be a silly question, but do you have access to those kind of claims close to you?
Yeah, like mostly, well, actually I got more copper claims close to me than gold claims probably, but I usually travel a couple hours there. It's 2 to 3 hours commute to anywhere good usually.
Would a copper claim be more affordable than a gold claim?
Well, because the mineral cells are cheaper than the placer cells. So, but then you can have mineral cells with the gold too. But yeah, you can get 3 mineral cells for the same price as 1 placer cell. So,
okay.
But then you're like, I've been doing, I've been going out like the last few weekends here and searching around with my little boy. He's 5. He's pretty good out there in the woods now. He comes out with me a lot. And I've just been spending time poking around looking for hard rock and usually coming back with nothing, crushing some rock and all. I want to find a speck. I'm looking to just find a speck of that crush. That's all I'm after. Just want to see that honey there. Just know I succeeded.
Are you around a lot of hard rock mines?
Yeah. But the thing is, they're mostly all like claimed up already, right? So I'm having to dig deep.
Or down from
deep
them,
in the research and dig deep in the research. I'm talking about there.
You know, out there it pays to do your due diligence on research, especially for hard rock, because that's a lot of work, you know, especially if you start creating holes and adits and mine shafts and
yeah.
Or shoring up the tunnels, yeah.
right.
So do you watch Jeff Williams?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course I do. Yeah, I love that there. It's not really what I'm doing, but I really am interested in it there.
Well, I was just making sure you were really into it, because you said, no, who's that? Then I said, hey, what is this guy about?
Oh no.
Well,
no.
even though Jeff has a lot more hard rock experience than placer, what he's doing now with his drift mine is actually placer mining. It's just underground now in ancient channels.
Yeah,
so
he has years old down there.
He has to drop a shaft down to it. But you want to actually get the ore and then have it processed for.
Yeah, nothing too extreme though. You know, I'm still just my day job, right? Doing my day job, and this is just my hobby. Well, I guess we call it a lifestyle. Sleeping
it. Lifestyle.
You probably just need to tell you what the gold wants you to do. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you can dig on all the rocks you want, but you ain't gonna find me there.
Yeah, that's right. You know? Where you find it.
I'm down here in this gravel over here by the water. Or I'm up here high on the bench, you know. So yeah, you got to be open. You got to be open and ready, right? One of the things that we find is no matter how well you plan, no matter what your plan is, you know, you get to where you're gonna do your plan, and next thing you know, oh, we can't do that. Now what? Well, we got to come up with another plan. You always got to have a couple plans. You always got to be ready. You know?
I do think that accepting the fact that you're always going to be learning, like it's not something that, I mean, I know that you get, you know, you get more practice, you get more experience, but the truth is, I think you're always learning.
Yeah, with anything, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, never stop learning.
Now, so far, what's your scariest situation out and about in the bush?
Probably I don't know here really. Probably just some of the people I've come across before. There's been a few scary people out there.
Well, pretty scary, I'm gonna tell you.
Well, I know you can't do this in BC, but back home in Washington, I don't carry my pistol for the cougars and bears.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's been a time I wished I had my shotgun. Everything turned out okay, but it was a little sketchy.
Oh, we have a celebrity in the house. We have Andy Thrax Mining. Good to see you, Andy. Also, Sebastian. What the heck took you so long, man? Just messing, brothers. Great to see all of you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh. So, hey, Deej, what's up, Deej? Thinking with Deej is in the house now.
Hi, Deej.
I
didn't get to say.
We should be getting a Jersey History Hunter raid here soon, maybe.
Yep, could be. Could be.
So
So how you doing, Rose?
our guest had to go to the can, I take it. So
Yeah,
How's
just a
it
quick
going,
bathroom
Rose?
break.
right
I'm
on.
fantastic, guys. I've missed you guys.
We
I appreciate
missed
your
you
patience with
too.
me. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're part of the family, sis. So no
So,
worries.
so you
No
feeling
worries.
better? Everything's good?
yeah, feeling better. Everything's good. I'm still, I'm still picking up some work for my old company.
Now, I was just going to ask you, did you get hired back in permanent yet?
They're,
You know,
yeah,
you're
we
going
definitely had,
to.
yeah, they're headed in that direction, but
When?
it's not exactly the same stuff. So I
No,
don't know.
More
more
better,
money,
more
I hope.
better,
Oh yeah.
more
Oh
money,
yeah. Yeah.
more
More
money,
better,
honey.
more money, less work. I'm not doing any customer service, all data entry, all booking, accounting, but no customer service.
Oh,
None.
you got to do all
Nada.
that boring. So you're going to get bored.
I could be bored all day long, just as long as I don't get accused of putting weed seeds in somebody's lawn when we do an application,
What?
or just get talked at, even though I've been in the industry for 10 years, being like, hey, can I talk to a man? Stuff like that. I'm over it. I'm done with it. No more people.
Right.
Well, hey, at least it worked out for you. Your job's going to be easier, less stress on you, and
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah.
Are the hours
Hopefully
better?
though.
now? Are the hours better now?
Yeah, I mean, I right now it's making my own hours, and it's been hard to turn down hours because the pay's been so good. Like it's kind of exciting to have nice checks, but I do get to make my own hours. If I don't want to work that day, I don't have to work that day. There's nobody relying on me to check voice messages or call people back. So
Right.
I do me.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Yeah.
More
Worked out.
adventure money.
It worked
Yeah.
out okay for you.
Yeah, and then like Dano, I'm sure you can appreciate this, but the snowplow event, the money in snowplow was ridiculous. So yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, when you first were going to quit, you were kind of ham-hawing and not wanting to,
Yeah.
and delaying as much as I said, she's going to go back. You watch. She's going
I'm
to
a
go.
glutton. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Well, that's okay. Hey, if they're paying you more for the punishment, then fine.
Yep, agreed. Okay, enough about me.
We're glad you're
Okay,
here and everything, but you're not our guest.
That's right.
You're part of the
Rose.
family. You're part of the crew, and so what can we say? What next? Derek's
Rose.
back.
Ask your question, Rose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, so one of my favorite questions is, this is a no holds bar. This is, you have all the money in the world, anything you need to travel, all your passports. Where are your top 3 places to travel?
Okay, well, honestly, like if I had all the money in the world, then I don't have to worry about going to work. It's more time I need. I need time
Yeah.
because it's not specifically one place. Like I said earlier, I love just setting eyes on somewhere for the first time. I don't really want to go like somewhere over and over again or anything like that too much. I love just exploring, and I have lots of British Columbia to still explore, like further north. And I'm not even like getting into that research yet because I'm working my way up the province, and I'll get there eventually. But really, I just want to explore more of BC. There's so much rich history, and that's really what I want to do. I want to go out to California, though. I want to go panning with Uncle Adam there. That's for sure. I'm dying to get out on the island.
Oh, I bet. I'm with you, though. I want to see all this country first before and so if I ended that's what I would want.
Yeah.
Go all over this country, travel around here.
Yeah, there's so much to see in your own backyard,
Oh yeah.
I'd love to go out.
I was gonna say, if you got the opportunity then, and we're in our fictional world, would you travel for YouTube? Even if it's just in BC and record that, would you do traveling full time?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'd have to bring my family.
Yeah, that's it. There's no rules in this. There anything you want.
Home, baby, let's go.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, honestly, yeah, that's basically it. I don't really have any like Australia dreams or anything too
Oh,
much, you
yeah?
know.
It's
But
yeah,
like I said, New Zealand though, that still got me now because I've already traveled New Zealand when I was younger, and I really want to get a motorcycle one day and go back and do that. So motorcycle and a pan, travel and a fishing rod. I want to fish out there too. So, but yeah, that's
I wanna go see a hobbit.
yeah, yeah.
At least a
I don't
hobbit
know.
house.
Good luck. I don't know if
Okay,
they're really out there. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, more BC, more BC. I just need more time. That's ultimately what I need.
Yeah,
Time.
that seems to be the biggest hang up for most people.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
need to like somehow retire
well, it's
if I can't.
yeah, right. Either right,
Time, you don't have the money.
right. If you got the time, you don't have the money. You got the money, you ain't got the time. You know, so
Yeah, life is cruel.
Yeah. does that to you?
Yeah.
Share
Yeah,
with me.
I'll
Good.
tell you guys here how I got my YouTube channel started.
Yes. Tell us.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Why?
Okay, well, why? They're just because I seen what the other guys are doing, and I wanted to like document, you know, like what I'm up to. I'm not really like a lot of the guys out there. A lot of the guys get a lot more gold than I do. I'm just getting some specs, but I'm fired up and happy with that, right? And I just wanted to kind of share it with my friends and family, and for myself to look back on, and people like started enjoying me, watching me. So like that's just a bonus. But that's not why I started it. What got me started was, well, I was thinking about starting one. And one day I was on my way out to one of my claims, and it's a nasty hike. I got to walk like 7 kilometers in and out, up and down a mountain. It's one like heck of a hike there, right? I need a long weekend to do it because my legs are beat after before I get back to work. But I'm walking along there, and there's this section on it after I get down the mountain where I walk some train tracks. And then I'm walking along, and there's boom, this GoPro sitting there as a Hero 5. And so I picked it up, took it home there, and it didn't work, but I put a brand new battery in it, and the thing fired up. And I looked back at the old footage, and it was this lady from England on vacation that dropped it off a Rocky Mountain Express train there. Like it was like I'm in the middle of nowhere out here, right?
Wow.
And she dropped it, I guess. And so that's what got it started. That thing sat outside for almost 2 years through the winter and summers, and it worked no problem. So
Could
they're
you
pretty good
imagine
little
what's going
cameras.
on? Can you imagine what's going on? She sees all that beautiful scenery and goes, "Oh, I want to take a picture. Wait,
Yeah,
let
I
me
know.
open the window so I can get a good shot." And I go, "Whoa!" There it goes.
Yeah, you know, I felt a little bad, but you know, what could I do? I couldn't figure out of a way to like return it to her. There's like couldn't figure one out. I didn't know, but that's what got
Identification
it
or anything like
started.
that.
It was like a
Yeah.
sign, right? It was a sign that I said, okay, I'm gonna try this out. And oh God, my first video I ever did, I couldn't do it. I wasn't going to. They're like the guy I was with, he's the one that like talked to me like, hey, you can do this, you can do it, you can do it. Cause I was just shaking, my legs went numb. I felt like I was gonna faint, like I was like on live TV in front of the world. Like that's what I felt like, although I'm there with it, holding it to myself, but I couldn't breathe. Like I was a wreck.
Canadian gold mining says, "That's awesome. The universe wanted you to do YouTube."
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, like I keep thinking about like just picking that camera up, how it's changed my life. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's
better?
why I touch
Oh, yeah.
with lifestyle and not hobbies.
Yeah, definitely. I can't say too much negative about any of it there. There's a few like haters, but they don't bother me. Like I don't care what they think.
Haters
you know,
means
if you
you're
can
doing it
laugh at
right.
yourself, then what's
Yeah.
there to laugh at? You know, you're laughing at yourself already.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's another thing too. When you're doing this, you got to be having fun.
Oh yeah.
If you're not having fun, you know, you're just, well, for one thing, you're not having fun. It shows. People
Yeah.
will will see it and
Yeah.
and they'll call you out on it. I mean, you gotta that's the thing about YouTube and the interweb and all that. People will call you out when they see you're being phony or whatever.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we keep it our format the way it is. Just be ourselves.
Yeah, I would have never want to like set myself like a schedule or anything with my YouTube channel, a commitment of like I have to have a video out every day this week or something. Like, nah, I don't want to do it like that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not my style.
I mean, sometimes like with this show, you got to do it every week.
Yeah,
Same.
definitely. That's too much pressure for me though.
I mean,
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
We had people waiting here for us, so yeah, we had to be here, at this time on this day. Otherwise, we hear about it. Ed hears, but I don't. Daniel don't.
Yeah.
And the point you made about laughing at yourself, being able to laugh at the situation. If something goes wrong, laugh it off. I think that's also really important because the truth is that's your content. That's what you're putting out. So if you can't laugh at it, you can't handle it.
Yeah.
And the reality too, people watch your videos for the content, but they also want to laugh. They don't want to watch your video and see some pretty gold, and then you bring them down with some sad bummer story or whatever, rant or bitch and complain about something. Nobody wants to watch. I don't. I know I don't. I don't know about anybody else.
That's my therapy out there, and like I said too, like I don't want the commitment to have to put those videos out because I also like to go out without the camera too and not feel like I have to record a video. I like to pick up that camera when I'm feeling that alongside with the gold pounding I'm doing that day, when I'm in that same just motivation zone and just what I'm feeling,
Yeah, if I can feel, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
And like I said, people see it, they'll pick up on it and realize that they like it or don't.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't really have too impressive gold, this show. But hey, I know I will one day. I'm chasing that nugget, baby. Woo!
I live in Ohio. Do you think I have impressive gold? No.
Speaking of gold, Gold Pro Unlimited wondered if you had any treasure porn, anything you could show off.
I warned him earlier, sis. I warned him earlier.
It's gonna be a couple big beauties I got here. I've actually only got 2 pickers under my belt, and that's my biggest gold I've ever found. And I almost think I'm thankful for that right now because it's a slow progression. You can really enjoy what happens as you go on, I think, that way. But I'll show you guys my 2 pickers here. I got them set aside. I got my first picker weighing in at 0.061 grams. There, that was my first picker ever here. Let's go get that. Oh,
all right, let me pin you.
Got it. Hold it right there.
This was completely black when I found it. I had to scrape it to know it was gold. I took it home with me and then scraped it, and it was gold. And so this was just an epic day. I wonder if this was the same day I found the camera. Because that's at that same claim. I don't know. And then my other picker here. No one's getting excited here about my gold. People getting
excited. Yeah, all gold's good gold.
They're getting revved up.
Come on, people. Here we go. We got some more honey, baby.
Come on, everybody.
This piece is a great story. So this was on the Similkameen River, Ed.
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
This one here. And I got this new clam there, and I wasn't finding anything. I'm talking 10 pounds and then finding a tiny little speck. And I was like, okay, this is my first time on the claim, too. And I was like, okay, maybe this is pretty fun here.
Feel about that. Hit B says that's a New England nugget.
I'm just typing. I was just typing that. I was just typing
that's what I'm talking about.
It's an Ohio nugget as well,
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love you.
If we have a poker, we call it an Ohio nugget, man. I'll pick that up if I gotta wet my finger. I'm gonna pick that up.
It's a picker.
Yeah. Well, this piece here, I was discouraged there that day, I bet, I was feeling that time of discouragement, right? But I had this other claim like down the ways that I never been to. It was about another down the ways. It was like another hour and a half. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do one more pan, right? One more
One
pan,
more
baby.
bed.
And I was sitting there like, and like I wasn't expecting much. And my eyes just blew out of my face, like so unexpected, like unexpected to the max there. I couldn't believe my eyes. So
all
those are my
those all those little specks, the little speck in that pan, a few specks out of that pan, another one out of that pan, one more pan over there, they all add up.
Yeah.
Right.
They all add up when you melt it all down. It weighs an ounce. It's an ounce.
Now,
Doesn't matter if sure, a specimen, an ounce specimen is going to be worth more because it's a specimen. But
Yeah.
still an ounce.
Well, I don't know where I'll get to as far as how much gold I'll ever get in my life, but as of right now, I can't part with anything I find.
well, Derick, one day YouTube is a lot like prospecting. We all start at zero and we gain a little and a little and a little, and some gain it faster, some gain it slower, but it all accumulates just like the specks in a vial.
Yeah.
And then one day you get that picker or that poker, okay? Then one day you get that picker. Then one day you'll move a big flipping rock and you'll get that nug. And then one day, like Jesse's been hunting for in Dano, a baseball size and a head size.
A softball size.
And one day, there's always that one day. Just one more pan, man. One more pan.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. Here's the thing, too. You'd be sitting there going out every time you go out and you get your what you consider your little bit, and then you go, you take it and you separate it and you got your gold and you go to put it in your vial and you realize, damn, my vial's full. When did that happen?
Yeah.
A little bit at a time. This thing's full.
That's right.
I got house.
Always more than I left with.
That's right. So
well, not always. Sometimes I get nothing.
Any good gold,
Yeah. Yeah.
So you mentioned that your claims are mineral claims, right?
No. I got some mineral claims, but these are found on placer claims here.
Okay, you got some mineral claims then, right?
Yeah, so I'm just starting to get into that there. Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't gotten into that yet?
No, I have. I got some, but just started poking around into them.
I have a question. Did a guy named Sibo kind of get you into the hard rock end of it?
No, but he's definitely helped with me finding these spots and knowing how to look for them.
Right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just wondering if you've been looking for any gems or anything,
Well, there aren't really. I don't think there's really any gems nearby my house. I think I got to go like 4 hours for that, and I do plan this spring to go.
British Columbia has some of the best nephrite deposits in the world. It's a jade and very valuable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of that nearby. But I want to go up and go to one of Sibo's claims there and go get some peridot crystals there. I'm really excited for that.
Okay, I'm adding up my want to do list as we speak.
You mentioned malachite. Can you find that in your area?
And what? Sorry, mountain lions?
Malachite.
Oh, malachite. On mountain lions too. There's mountain lions here. I hope not to find one. But malachite, what I've been reading, there's a lot of spots where they're saying there's visible malachite staining, but as far as like those nice big chunks of it,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to, but I know there is some claims in certain areas because I've looked up the data, but they're taken. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You got to
and
make some friends, man.
Yeah. Oh, friends. I've made lots of friends. That's one of the best things about prospecting. The
Canadian
people, I'm telling
Hillbilly
you.
has lots of jade on his claim. The Canadian
Okay.
Hillbilly.
Okay. Yeah. I've been looking at the jade. I think I've been taking the wrong pieces home with me, though. I've taken a few and like cut them open, and I don't think they're right what I'm looking for, but I'll get there. There's that Dan Hurd did a little video on it there, and he's like hitting them, and you can hear from the noises. So I'm out there hitting rocks now, trying to find that right ping.
I'm laughing because you'll eventually figure it out, but at first when you're going, well, I don't hear nothing different, But once you get attuned to it, once you understand what you're listening for, then it just pop, pop, pop. It's there.
Yeah.
But,
I need some like hands-on help, I think, with a lot of things. So I'm doing my own research and my own trial and lots of error.
Drum Detect says, sounds so fun. Our rocks are so boring here.
He's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania rocks? Oh, yeah, boring.
A lot like Ohio rocks. They all came from Ontario. Or we have limestone on.
And you know what? There's chert.
Graphite.
You have a lot of chert, and that tumbles real pretty. I love that.
Well, chert, and down south we have flint, and
Yep.
we do have a lot of limestone. A hell of a lot of limestone.
In fact, Derick, our gem in Ohio is flint.
Is what, sorry?
It's flint.
Flint?
That's our gemstone, yeah, in Ohio.
I don't even know what flint is.
That's what they make arrowheads out of.
Out there, they use a lot of obsidian to make arrowheads.
Yeah, it's obsidian. Yeah.
They use flint here in Ohio, and actually, Ohio produced the best flint in the country, and they used to trade it all over the country. You'll find flint arrowheads or points and blades, Arizona, California, all over.
I want to address something Mountaineer Michael says. He has said, I heard some of the clearest quartz crystals come from Ohio. I'm leaning more towards calcite than quartz. We do have some beautiful quarries that put out some beautiful calcite specimens, dogtooth calcite and others, and with pyrite inclusions, and a lot of nice stuff can be found.
GPU says Utah is loaded with leverite.
Yeah.
I got a problem with picking up leverite there. I got a pile of it here.
I think every prospector in the world, if they see a pretty piece of leverite, it doesn't become leverite. It's like, yeah, I'll leave it right here so I can pick it up and carry it out. I come home with rocks all the time.
Yeah,
I keep picking up what are those Indian love stones? It's a mapping rock.
Yeah. I've had people ask me stuff like that. What's this? What's this, Ed? And I'm like, oh, that's an Indian love stone. What? Oh, it's a effing rock. Oh, man.
No, I went out the other day and I left with a backpack full of rocks. I messed right up. I go to load one into it and realized I was packing rocks around.
That's good. Yeah.
But now
I think that turns into like as you travel different places, then you get piles of leverites from different places. So you got this pile and that pile and that pile. You never stop. If it looks pretty, you take it.
Yeah.
Then you get home and you can look at it again and go, why the hell did I pick this rock up?
Oh, that's exactly it. I was doing that. I go, got them all around me right now. I don't even know where they came from anymore or why I took it.
Oh, I happens all
Before you ever, I was gonna say, before you ever think about tossing them, always get them wet first, so you know, because it could
That
look
was
totally
why.
different. Yeah.
Lick it.
What I hate is leaving the pretty ones behind. I find a really cool looking rock, but I just stick it over there for right now, and then I'm throughout the day doing what you do, and then you where's that rock at? Now you can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that a few times.
You got to put them in your pockets, guys. You just got to put the rocks in your pockets.
Wayne Nugget Brain says, I'll send you a rock from Colorado and you'll find out it's a special one. So send me $4 plus $6 for shipping and I'll send you a special Colorado rock. I'll jump right on that, Wayne.
Maybe
I'll
you'd be
call it my
interested
cat.
in doing the Nugget Brain Challenge to find more gold. Do you know what the Nugget Brain Challenge is?
Derick, do you know what that is?
Well, I think I should know what it is, but I can't remember.
Okay. Take one of your pickers. Consume
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Then
Eat it.
make sure you sift your bowel movement real well so you gotta pan it out and eat it again and again and again for like 30 times. And Nugget Brain Peterson guarantees you'll find more gold or your money back.
huh. I don't know about how that works.
Well,
I'll tell you
he said that when he was young and dumb and brand new at this, an old timer told him to do that. And he says he did it, right? And ever since then, he hasn't had any problems finding gold. So
That
it's
man
funny.
has just convinced an alarming amount of people to do that, and he's laughing the whole way through it. He's laughing the whole way through.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think
I
I'm doing
laugh
it.
at it too, you know.
see, look, go GPU says he screwed up. You only did it 29 times.
My buddy J-Man there out in the summertime, we were out in the Monashee River and he swallowed all his gold by accident. There we were all in our tents beside each other at night there, and then I hear him yell, "Oh!" I was like, "What?" There, and he was thirsty when he went to bed, and he was keeping all his concentrates in a water bottle there instead of, because he only brought one snuffer and wanted to use it the next day to keep it separate. That was my idea. I told him to do that. I was like, then you can tell how much you had each day, right? And he went and swigged back all his gold.
Oh.
Probably like at least half a gram in there.
Did he go after it? Did he go for it?
He didn't, but some poor soul one day is going to be detecting out in the woods there and wonder why there's this little deposit. Like some lucky soul, I guess.
Man, that's a real good signal.
Oh,
Hey,
man, I'll do it here.
Check this out. When it comes out, it'll probably be really black.
Yeah.
Or really brown.
Really brown, dirty color.
I was telling him he had superpowers now.
If you had any superpower in gold prospecting, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Let's see. I'd probably like to, well, I wanted to say I'd like to like be able to like make gold, but then that's boring.
I don't know. I don't think
really
I'd be
don't
that
know. I
bored.
like the hunt. I like the hunt, so I don't really know what kind of, maybe if my hand was a metal detector, I could swing it or something. But then still,
At that point, you might as well have X-ray vision.
yeah. But then it's no fun.
No,
Right?
not X-ray vision, gold vision.
It's all about the unknown, though. It's all like, I don't want to know what's in there until I get down to the bottom, right? That's like the reveal is the best part. So I'm not really sure. Maybe just any power, like some more money to travel.
Right on. Where did you see your channel in 5 years? Remember,
Well,
it's
I
a
think
marathon,
I
not
don't,
a sprint race.
I really don't really know, I don't really want to see it anyway. I don't want to set any expectations. I would just like to keep drawing in the right positive people that are watching it, right? That's like, I don't like to go chase subscriptions,
No.
subs or anything. I like
No.
just have the right people that are there for the right reason.
Right.
And I just really honestly, the best part is the people I've met from starting it, I think.
Well,
So
that's the real treasure. The gold's just the bonus.
yeah. Yeah, so honestly, I can't really set any expectations because like I'm already beyond expectations.
That's a great outlook. That's a great outlook to have. That'll keep you alive in YouTube much longer than stressing
Yeah.
yourself out.
Oh, I still stress myself out about everything. I might not look like it, but I got a lot of anxiety.
So, I know that Ed kind of touched down on your scariest moment, and you said you had some pretty intense moments. Have you had any, supernatural? Have you seen any UFOs, heard any squatches, anything like that while you've been out and about?
No, actually, no, not yet. I'm still waiting to meet that Sasquatch, though. I'm looking forward to it. I think we'll get along good. But no, actually, no, nothing like that yet. No, I'm probably still scared every night when I'm sleeping out in the woods that I'm going to get eaten by a bear, but it's about it. There.
When you said you've had scary moments, have they been because of animals or have they been because of people?
No, just people.
Wow, bummer. Wow.
No, not the animals yet. There, I honestly I try not to think about them, and I just fingers crossed. There,
I think this,
I'm gonna
you
deal
have
with
to
it
do
when it
that.
comes, and
Yeah, yep.
hopefully, yeah. I don't know. I just gotta hope everything's okay.
Creek Prospecting wants to know. He wants to know if you know, where does all the gold on the Fraser River come from?
I actually don't really know there, like exactly. I would just say it's depositing out of the hard rock all along it. I'm saying like, yeah.
So
But,
is that alluvial gold then? In the Fraser?
I guess so. And it just
Well,
gets beaten down. It travels a long ways. Like it's all beaten down and flat out there on the Fraser.
I'm sure a lot of their sources is like up at Barkerville where you have lode gold, uh, you have lode deposits making it to the waterway, and then you have glacial deposits making it to the waterway. So it's hard telling where the real source is. I would
Probably could be more than
imagine.
one, too.
Oh yeah, could be several.
Oh
Dozens
yeah,
of
it's
other
a mighty
creeks that
river.
flow into the Fraser contribute to the gold. Comment by Andy Thrax Mining.
What was saying all the creeks he's saying? Yeah.
The creeks flow
Dozens
into
of
the
creeks. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it's a mighty river, that one. Yeah.
That's pretty much what gold does. It comes down off the mountains or wherever it was formed and gets worn away.
I got it here. Secret pro.
History of the gold's travel. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Start having gold on the show here. Tell me about your journey.
Right, your special guest from Australia or your special guest from Alaska.
I think we talked about that one time, didn't we, Ed? about doing something like that? The adventures of a piece of gold.
Yeah, something. Yeah, the travels and adventures of.
I don't want to hear about the pieces that got eaten.
You'd have to talk to Nugget Brain, Wayne Peterson about that. I believe a Aussie friend of ours from Tasmania, David Buckle. I think even Busted Knuckles tried it. So
Really?
Austin
Wow.
Knuckles are with a different Australian.
yeah. Those crazy Aussies, huh? Our Aussie friends out there. Let's hear a oi. Oi, oi, oi.
So you said you love the hunt. Do you ever do something like living room panning or order pay dirt and do anything like that?
Yeah, I call that supplementing, especially because
Yeah.
I don't, I go out there a lot, and I only some days I'll maybe find 10 little specks, right? And so yeah, I use it like supplements, like the athletes do, right? Yeah, yeah.
Keep it straight.
And yeah, I actually enjoy, doing the pay dirt there once in a while, and I like doing it with my son too. There, get
Yes.
him
Yes.
going, and he's pretty good with the pan. Yeah, it makes me
Do you have
proud.
any particular favorite brands?
Well, actually got a little can here. Got some Nip and Tuck there.
Oh, they're
out
a
in Cranbrook.
Canadian company.
Yeah, Nip and Tuck mine. I got to go there last spring too, so that was pretty cool. I got to spend a day up there,
Cool.
and that was my first time running like a full size big high banker. Was up there too, so and actually working out on the mine, picking away there at the pickaxe, and yeah, they got themselves a good operation. Great guys.
So are you allowed to use a high banker there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They got the big trommel and everything going. Yeah.
No, I mean on your claims where you're
Oh.
on your,
Yeah, you can use I could use a high banker on any of them as long as the water's not going back into the creek or river. It's got to
Right.
settle. Yeah, it's got to settle into the ground. I got a mini high banker. That's what I got, and I use a recirculating tub there. But I almost find it. I could probably pan it out better in the end than running that. All in all,
well,
I
okay,
need something
so then-
bigger this year. I
yeah,
might
if
get
you're
a high
thinking,
banker this year.
yeah, if you're thinking you can do better by panning, what kind of pans do you have you used
Well,
the gold?
It's because with my mini high banker, I gotta still classify it down. So
Right. Have
I'm
you
doing
tried
that
that?
anyways, and then I gotta give it time to go through, and then the water's getting so dirty through the recirculation and plugging up with things, and but
Well,
it's fun.
No, okay. So, like I said, you think you could do pretty good with a pan. Have you used a gold claw pan?
Oh, let's see. Got one of those bad boys right here.
Ah,
I moved into the gold claw world there probably about 5 months ago, and I've mostly just been using it for test panning. I really like it for that because quick shovel in and whoa, done. Right? Have a little look. If there's some gold, then I'm going and starting to fill up a bucket. And I don't have it around me. I like my arbor classifier. That's probably my favorite weapon.
Okay, wait till you get the production pan. If you
Yeah.
ever decided, I tell you what, that thing is awesome.
Yeah,
That is
see, I think I need to get one of those because there's just not enough space in this one.
oh,
Right.
the production pan's great. Then you can use it as a tub to use your pocket claw to clean it.
I
And
mean, because out on the river, you take that production pan and a shovel, you put three good scoops of shovel in there, go through it, get down to your pines, dump in the bucket, do it again. If you think you can do better that way than running a high banker and stuff, hell, I'd go for that first. See how well.
Yeah,
I mean-
I want to give it a try for sure. I'm really curious about the production pan.
I
It's awesome.
I do like this gold claw. It's pretty amazing. And I have a lot of trust in it too. Like you tilt that thing right freaking 90 degrees, you know?
Once you get the hang of it and figure out how to operate it, yeah, it's a very good pan.
Yeah,
And
blast through.
I would recommend, because you feel that you can do better with a pan. If that's the way you really feel, you need to go hit that production pan, because you can get, like I said, 3 shell pulls at a time minimum.
Yeah.
He does say he wants to upgrade his high banker. I'd suggest a fellow Canadian. I don't know if Darcy still sells his stuff, but I know he's closer to you. But Dual Paul out of Alberta.
Not Jarvis, right?
Yeah. He makes some great equipment.
Yeah, they're sturdy. Those things look nice.
Sturdy and purdy.
Yeah.
Jesse has a product from Dual Paul, and I like his high banker setups.
Well, like I was saying, how I'm picking up little parcels of claims and stuff, and a lot of them are difficult access, right? That's why they're available too. So a lot of the places I can't even get a high banker into.
Well, if they're hard to get to, that means the gold has more potential to be better gold.
Yeah, yeah. I hate going somewhere and there's someone's digging holes on your claim, and I hate that, because now you just I don't even want to dig there. I feel like it's already been taken. Yeah, go deep, deep woods.
How old is your YouTube channel?
I think it's maybe it's just over a year. Yeah.
So you want to name drop some of the cool people you've got to meet up with? What are some of your new friends?
Oh, well, there's Sibo, Canadian Gold Mining, Mike Astral there. He's got the Gold Panner, the YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Let's see who else we got. Antler Addict there. He's here tonight.
Right.
And I haven't personally met Andy Thrax yet, but we talk quite a bit. There we once in a while there. And who else we got here? Oh, we got True North Adventures, Braden there. He's on the Instagram mostly there, but that's who I met, and I got to go up to the Nip and Tuck gold mine with there and meet the Nugget Hunter and Steve there. Let's see who else. I know you guys put me on the spot. I feel like I'm gonna forget people.
Sorry.
I feel so bad. I'm gonna feel okay. Let me think here. Oh, I don't want to miss anyone here.
All right, Mr. Lodak, link out for your channel there. You guys want to check his channel out?
So if you got the chance to invite 3 mega channels down, who would they be? Are there 3 people that you just love to meet?
Oh.
That's putting you on the spot.
Yeah, really, I can't wait to meet Andy Thrax in person. That's, I think he looks like just a really good, great person, genuine and real. Can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to the day to meet Dan Hurd finally. And he's the guy that got me started really in all this, right? So that'll be really cool. He's been a huge inspiration. I don't know, really. Yeah.
That's good. That's still good.
Let's see, there's this great guy out, Life W Gold, out in Australia. If I'm going to Australia, I'd like to go and finally meet him. I think we'd have a great time together there. He's out in Western Australia there. He finds big nuggets. That guy, I bought a few off him too. They're real beauties. He's a good family man, and yeah, he runs his little operation out there by himself, and it's pretty cool.
You buy nuggets also?
Yeah, I've actually only ever bought I've got some nuggets there that I've got in the pay dirts, right? And then I've only ever bought specifically nuggets though off of him. I bought a few nuggets, and then I won a nugget off Jeff Williams. You were asking me about Jeff Williams earlier. I won
Right.
a nugget off him. I'm on the Patreon, and I guessed the correct weight, so I won a nugget off him.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, I got that around here. There, I might as well show it. This was, yeah, 1.68 grams there from Jeff Williams.
Oh,
So
nice.
this is
yeah.
from his. This is from his drift mine.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a Patreon there and you guess, he puts up a few nuggets every month, and if you get the weight dead on, you win it.
I won't
Cool.
do Patreon. So
The magnetic squatch said 1 more pan sounds just like us magnet fishers. Just 1 more toss and I'll call it quit. 50 tosses later.
Yeah. Yeah. Every pan's 1 more pan, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
One more-
you know, it's,
Just 1 more shovelful.
yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I better do another one. There's more gold here. I know.
Yeah.
one more pan.
Yeah.
It's
hard
like-
to leave.
It's like trying to leave a party and saying goodbye, and there's 1 more person to say goodbye to.
Right.
Yeah. Gotta walk away, you know, at one
Yeah,
point.
right.
Get out of there, yeah.
Gotta sneak out or not
Yeah.
go.
You said that your son goes with you sometimes when you're hunting. Is he becoming a little treasure hunter himself? Is it something he's interested in, or do you think he just likes being outside?
I think he enjoys it there, and really he just loves coming out with me, and for sure, right? But like, yeah, man, there's nothing more I could ask for than that, because like you start to feel guilty taking off for the day, right? On your day off, right? Like, I don't
Yeah.
like that. That doesn't feel good, and it kind of loses fun, when you're thinking of your family, and if I only have 1 day off, right?
As long as he's enjoying it, you're not forcing him, then yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't force
Yeah.
him at all. He's all about telling me, see, I can get here, so I can come again. I can
Aw.
make it. That's what it is all about. Because a lot of times I'll go check out places by myself first, and I'll be like, well, I got to see if you can get there, right? If it's something you can do, and he's out there pushing himself to be able to do it just so he can come, right? But yeah, yeah,
Hey, nothing wrong with
sure
that.
proud of himself.
That's good for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so healthy. Yeah.
I know I
Yeah.
can do that. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's good training.
Yeah.
Positivity.
My older son's not into it though, there, but
Must be a teenager.
each their own. Yeah. He's 12.
That could change as he gets older. Yeah.
He comes magnet fishing though. He likes that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's also a great activity to do with your kids.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's probably more interested in different types of nuggets.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my 5-year-old who I'm talking about that comes out in the woods with me all the time, he's always telling me that my gold's small. I tell him it's not what it's about. It's like you found something that no one else has ever seen before or touched.
Yeah, I used to go crappie fishing in June, and there was this kid that was always there. I mean, every time I went there, he was coming out, and this dude would have a boatload of fish, and I'm going, how come I only got like 6? And this guy's got a boatload, and just a little kid with a little cheap Zepco, and he's just out there crappie fishing, and he's got cooler. I mean, just loaded. And I'm going, wait.
Yeah.
Then you ask him how you did it. I don't know. I just threw my leg everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
And the truth is, he knows exactly where they're hiding. He
Yeah.
knows where they're resting up at, where they're run. So yeah, sneak. I think the kid was only like 8, 9 years old, and he'd be out there with a little boat going down the canal. He'd take off. He'd come
Yeah.
back and a load of fish.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd let my kid go off on their own like that.
Oh, that was back in the Stone Age, probably.
No, that wasn't in the Stone Age yet. That long ago. We had boats and fish. We had Zepcos,
Rode on the dinosaurs
Yeah.
through the water.
Yeah. He was just a little 12-foot little aluminum boat. He put a little trolling boat, and he's going up and down the canal. you know, so yeah, his parents, and they lived on the water, so yeah, no big deal. That would be terrible not to let him do that, though. I think that would be terrible for that kid not to be able to go out on the water and fish.
Right. I agree.
Natural selection.
Well, your son, when he gets older, he'll want to do more stuff with you, I'm sure, Derek. The one
Oh
that's a
yeah.
teenager now, he's too busy thinking about chicks, you know.
Well, I think video games.
Yeah, you're right.
Video
Right.
games and chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Here you go.
The more you
It's
can,
coming, yeah.
yeah, the more you
Time's
can get
coming.
away from video games, the better. The more you can distract him from video games, the better.
Yeah.
With
I
video
don't know.
games,
In
not that there's
today's
anything wrong with
society,
it.
yeah.
The time
Yeah.
that they use up. I'm not talking about the game itself, but just the time of just playing the game and being zoned in on that. And I know that, you know, like Xbox and stuff, you can sit there and chat with your buddies at the same time, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while you run around with them, you're on headsets, and you know, I play games with my son in Massachusetts sometimes, and we're talking away while we're trying to kill something. So
Yeah. Of course, Ohio Relic Hunter says Zepco is a 100-year-old company. Ha ha ha. It's still out there.
Oh god.
And Magnetic Spot says, I just recently pulled a Zepco up magnet fishing.
That's so crazy. I can't believe you found a boat.
A boat?
Is it Zepco's not a boat?
The Zepco is a
No.
fishing reel. And,
Oh, okay. All right. Did not follow the conversation correctly. Okay.
okay, so we're talking about a reel.
On there. Got it. On the same page. On the same page.
Okay, gotcha. We're there. So, anyways, he found one today. Yeah, it's been around for 100 years, I guess.
Huh.
You said you've magnet fished a dock. Have you tried any bridges yet?
Yeah, I have, and I haven't really found much there. I think the bridges I tried there, it's like the town there where I was trying it, they ended up getting magnets at one of the stores there, and I think it already got hit before that. Like, yeah, when I started, I wasn't able to get it at a store. I had to buy it online, but then they
Yep.
started selling them at one of the stores in that town, and I think it got already hit pretty hard.
Well, that's
Yep.
good.
Becoming more popular.
That means your creeks are getting cleaned. So
That's
yeah.
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's one of the best parts.
Too bad a
And-
fishing magnet won't pull out all that lead that the fishermen have on the Fraser and some of those bigger rivers, huh?
Yeah.
You need a dredge for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Hey, Gold Chaser, how you doing tonight?
here's another Canadian out of BC, Gold Chasers.
Hey, Gold Chasers. Yeah, I met Clint there from Gold Chasers too out in the Monashee last summer.
They have
Yeah.
some claims on the Fraser, I know. So
Yeah, they just picked up a big section because you can't anything you drop right now in the Fraser will no longer be claimable. Like they put like a reserve protection area on it now.
Or
So
don't do
anything you drop, you'll lose forever.
okay, so you always have to keep it grandfathered.
Yeah. But like I don't really understand how that makes any sense because like now people can just go panning like where people used to have claims and go treat it worse than they do now, right? They're not going to reclaim their holes or anything.
And
I don't
that's
know.
I meant, you know, that kind of seems like a problem just to let the public be able to go and just do what they want. Not because I don't want the public to be able to do that, because a lot of the public doesn't care like someone who does it all the time. They don't care
Yeah.
about the mess they leave behind. Oh, I'm just going to be here this one time. Oh, it was fun. Bottle cans, you know, or, you know, pop cans and bottles. And
Yeah.
You
Well, that's
know,
one of the reasons they said they were like shutting it down on there. It was trash and stuff, but that's not the prospectors. We're out there picking it
Right,
all
that's
up, bagging it and taking it home.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
how many times have you gone into a spot and come out with more than when you went in, just other people's garbage.
Now,
Yeah, every time.
here's something that might work up there that I used to do back in Washington. Every time I went out, I'd fill up several trash bags with other people's garbage, and I'd go to the Rangers headquarters and I'd say, hey, I was in our forest and cleaning up. Can I deposit the trash I cleaned up into your dumpster? And 100% of the time they said, by all means. And then they get to know you and what you do, and that gives them a better light of us. You know,
Yeah.
we're all ambassadors of our lifestyle, especially being on YouTube. So, you know, the better we could shine a light on it, whatever the case may be, magnet fishing, detecting, bottle dump digging, whatever, gold prospecting, you know, then they say these people are actually better stewards of the land than the weekend warriors coming from Vancouver or something to come out into the mountains to camp.
Yeah.
And like I said, I have nothing against those people doing it, but the problem is not all of them care as most of us do, as much as most of us do, about, you know, leaving it cleaner than what we came into. So that's the only problem I have with that. If they would
What do you do, Rose?
if they pick up their own trash, we wouldn't have no problem with them at all. You know? But
Hey,
it's
Rose,
not.
what do you? Oh, sorry.
Just, you know, people not thinking. Let's not get into a rant, Jesse. Okey-doke. Because I was getting ready.
We have a tendency to touch base on that subject a lot. And as any treasure hunter who does have any sort of moral compass, I think we all agree that you're supposed to leave a place cleaner than you found it.
Yeah,
So-
you find some big chunks of stuff though, Rose. Like, what do you do with everything? Like, you do
I have
big
a
dump runs?
mountain of scrap pile on my property that we keep saying we're going to
Oh,
take
cool.
on a scrap run and never do, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's
I
it.
got one of
When it
those in the
snows-
backyard with roof and drains and
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
aluminum.
Someday we'll get it to a scrap yard, but for now it just sits.
And that's one of the things that we encourage, or I encourage especially, is show that cleanup you're doing in your videos. Show
Yeah.
it, show the people that, you know, yeah, look at this place, it's a mess, but now that I'm leaving, I cleaned it up. Show people, you know, that's because we want people to understand. I mean, I do anyways, because I see all the misinformation. Oh my God, there's that word. The misinformation on what we do, you know, as prospectors, as even the hobby prospectors and the people that are full-blown miners. You know, we're more concerned about their planet than your average Joe, I think. Not that your average Joe isn't concerned, but I think because we're out there all the time, we see it more. So
You're ranting anyway?
Yeah, I'm ranting anyways. So I just definitely I encourage that you put that stuff in your videos. Make an effort to show that, you know, even if it's just a little bit. Every time you show it, another person will go, "Hey, yeah, that's good." You know.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
All right, have a good night, Gold Chasers.
Night.
I was just wondering the same thing, Mr. Lodak.
I think it looks like it was an accident.
It could be, that
Is-
happens. I
yeah.
think Wayne's on his phone, so.
Yeah. I read the message. There was nothing wrong, but Mr. Lodak fixed it.
Right.
Okay. All of a sudden, I've seen all these messages. What's going on here? What's going on? This is why we were talking earlier, or were we talking earlier about it? Doing a live show like this is not that easy, you know. I think we might have touched on it. It takes a lot of work. I don't know how. Well, you know, I did say earlier that you know our chat room is really important to us, right? So yeah, we have to keep. I don't know how people that just are by themselves are able to. Most aren't able to do their video and talk to the people in the chat. You know, it's really hard to do because you wind up.
Yeah, digging with
Having
Deej
dead
is
air.
exceptional at it.
Yeah,
Digging
Yeah.
with Deej is really, really good at it.
Deej does a good job. Yep,
Yeah.
for doing it alone a lot. She picked up a
Yeah.
co-host though, which is cool.
Did she? Cool.
Yeah. Another detectorist, but yeah, it helps. It helps.
And so
right.
do incredible moderators. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget our moderators.
Can't forget
Especially
the moderators.
Ron for the hills. What's up, buddy?
Just a different flair to that, Jesse, and you could get it just right.
Show me.
Show you.
Show me.
Would you? How could I show you something I say when I say something like "Run for the hills"?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Bob says, "Sing it, Ed."
Yeah.
I love it. I love it when you do that.
Hey, at least it's not Dennis.
Oh, that's true.
I love our community. I don't want to hurt their ears. Well, I probably do that already. I don't want them to get sick. So
Well, Libby ran out of the room.
You hurt my dog's ears.
I think it's beautiful, Ed.
Thank you, Rose. There's a reason you're my favorite sister.
You know what the difference is between ass kissing and brown nosing?
What?
Depth perception.
That's a good test. I've never heard that before.
Oh, poor Derick's probably going, what the blankety
hell did I
blank?
get into?
Oh man, I'm
Exactly.
still over here trying to think of, like, you asked me to like go shout out some people or something. I'm still trying to think if I'm missing anyone. I'm trying my brain's still racking that one. And I have so many more stories and things to say. I'm just like, I'm gonna get off the air and I'll be like, oh, I want to talk about that.
Uh-huh. That's
It's
what
like-
round 2's for, man. That's why you come
Oh.
back on in a year or so. You're like, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Like, you know.
Is that an invite? All right, round 2. Woo.
We're not. We don't. You don't have to have every story ready. You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go with the flow. You just go with the flow. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, they're not ready.
That's hey,
I just know.
that's okay. That's okay because neither are we. We come in as cold as you are. You know, we
That's
come
right.
in, we start talking with you before the show, let you know we're gonna go. And then we sit here and we watch the chat, talk to the chat, talk to you, try to get our basic questions out. Hope that you continue to talk all night so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Well, I try not to,
You do.
but
anyway.
you know.
I enjoy you talking. It's okay.
No, that's not the thing.
We all do. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
Yes.
but no, we're here to hear you.
Well,
They
I'm
all-
usually here to hear all of you. Now I just get to be up here and make it the big time. Woo!
I mean, if I could share a brew with you, I would, you know.
Right. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Okay, what's your favorite beer?
Oh, probably Lucky Lager. The island beer.
Lucky
Ah,
Lager.
Yeah,
Is that a Canadian beer?
It's from Vancouver Island.
yeah.
From the Island Boys.
Yeah.
I always say that. They don't know that. That's the way I talk about the guys on the island. I'm always thinking about the island boys. They do the
Oh,
island
God.
mining. You know.
You
Yes,
sound better
yes.
than them, though,
You're
Derick.
right. Yeah, that was done better. Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh,
We got some questions. Hit me.
Says-
Let's do
Drumming
this,
Tech
guys.
says great energy, Derick.
Oh, thank you.
I think Mr. Lodak needs another drink. Washington, Sharon. Washington. Have two. I think they started a new game like charts or something. So hey, Thomas 907, how you doing? Say hi to the missus.
Hello, Thomas. Go ahead, Rose. Read magnetic squashes.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. So the Magnetic Squatch is having a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and man, that's a great jump. You got that. You got to the 2,000 mark super fast, man. But he's doing a subscriber giveaway. Almost. Oh, so he will. It will. He's going to be giving away a Kratos 2,400-pound clamp magnet. I've never used Kratos, but I want to. I really want to try Kratos out. I hear a lot of positive vibes, a lot of positive feedback. And if you guys are looking for the chance to win, I would check out the Magnetic Squatches channel for sure.
Well, when I pin them down on a date to be on the show, Rose, you have to be here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
been
yeah, for
talking
sure.
to them over at TikTok. So
Yeah. Yes. TikTok. Oh my gosh.
hey,
can't believe
I
it's so
use
popular.
all the mediums I can, sis.
Yep.
So
You got to do what you got to do.
you betcha. You betcha.
I used TikTok today for the first time and got my video banned.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
My
Jess,
meme was
I don't know how you're going to do on TikTok. Yeah.
hell yeah.
They're very sensitive. Yeah.
I shared a meme and they didn't like it.
Huh. I don't know anything about TikTok yet.
Yeah, me either.
It's-
I know they don't like my memes.
That's
it's a
pretty
great
funny.
great platform for getting your channel out there. It really is fantastic for drawing in to your YouTube or whatever you focus on. It's a great way to get people to meet you for the first time, but it's also incredibly uptight and very sensitive on its content. And I don't know, it's a lot of younger generations, so they kind of follow a different set of rules than us. They're a little
Well,
more
it's like
sensitive.
Yeah.
anything else. You're gonna
Yeah.
get what you search for and what you look at, and but there is I see a lot of Gen X out there and stuff too, but there's a lot of treasure hunters out there on TikTok now and prospectors. It's pretty fun and it's short. The longest video you can do, unless you're over 1,000 followers and can go live, is 3 minutes.
Yep.
So,
And actually, some people I don't even think everybody gets 3 minutes. I think some people only get 60 seconds.
oh, I get up to 3 now. So.
Up to 3. I don't know enough about it. We did it a lot as the Treasure Vixens in the beginning, but we really fell off of it because it's hard to manage one platform, more on top of everything else that you're doing. So we let it go.
So
Yeah, the social media is hard.
Ohio Relic Hunter says my TikTok says cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, I guess they don't. TikTok doesn't like people making fun of what's his name up there in Canada.
Oh,
Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Trudeau.
Mountaineer Michael, you said that they go really deep into your data. Actually, they did. They got sued for it. They got in a lot of trouble for it. There's a class action lawsuit, and I've heard that it's just a little bit better now. So, they got in a lot of trouble for that.
I thought they're also American owned now and not Chinese.
Oh, I have not heard that.
Well, that's getting political now.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Because they're not owned by they're owned by an American company. It's probably owned by a Chinese company. So
Yeah. I find it very hard to believe that China let it go. But all right, we're
Yeah.
getting political. We're getting political.
Man, now we're in
Shoot,
overtime.
if you look at it that way, almost anything can be political. Oh,
Right.
I gotta pee. Oh, that's
That's-
political.
Which bathroom are you going to use, Ed?
Oh man. This is funny.
I'm sorry.
I love the Tuesday Night Hangout. I love it. I watch it on the big screen and then I got my phone out and that's what I like do my chat through, right? And I just have a hoot. This is awesome.
Yeah, I watch probably YouTube the most out of everything. So you can
I
find
didn't
whatever.
watch YouTube until I started prospecting. Dan Hurd is the first YouTube videos I've ever watched. I didn't do any social media. I didn't start Facebook or Instagram or any of that until I started One More Pan. Like, yeah, I didn't watch YouTube at all. Like,
That's funny.
it's crazy. This changed me. I'm a totally different person.
Well,
My wife's like wondering who I am sometimes there now that I'm like, oh, I'm on my phone or something there, like Instagram, and totally different than who I was.
Gold got me into watching YouTube also, researching and trying to figure out, well, after watching Gold Fever on the Outdoor Channel, seeing Tom Massey and seeing him find gold in Ohio, and I go, what? So I'm starting to research, and I start looking at YouTube, and I'm finding videos. This how do you pan, and how do you do this?
Yeah.
Cool it down. How do you do this and that? And then I saw this weird guy on YouTube one day called "In the Shed with Ed" making
Some
stuff.
strawberry blonde dude from
Some
out
guy,
west living in
Yeah,
Ohio.
And he's making stuff because I need to learn how to make a sluice box, right? So I'm looking, and there's Ed. Oh, okay.
Who's this airhead?
Yeah, right.
Do you have a sock by you, Jesse?
So so I started watching Ed, and then I met Ed on the creek. This is all. And then I don't even watch TV anymore, dude. I don't watch none of that. I watch YouTube and BitChute. And that's it. A lot of old movies. So
Yeah,
we're into overtime, Ed. In a few minutes.
a couple.
Yep. Let me know.
Oh, yeah, and you know how it goes when you have a good guest and the conversation's good and the chat room's absolutely fabulous, It's hard to just stay in that 2-hour time slot. See, and you were worried about 2 hours, Derick. Did this seem like 2 hours?
Oh no, time flies when you're having fun, Ed.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's what I
yeah.
like to hear, buddy. That's
know,
what
oh,
I
yeah.
like to hear.
You were worried at the beginning before the show started. Oh, I don't know if I can do this long. And you only want pee once.
Yeah, yeah, I'm almost there again though here, my pee's going into overtime right now.
Once you feel your trouble, yep.
Hey, I'm only partial blonde, what the?
Yeah. I forgot to tell you, that's why I don't take a pee break. I wear Depends.
Look what I have to look forward to in 10 years. Lovely.
I swear I need those. I need Depends on the creek half the time. I need Depends and I need like an IV to get fed. Like, I'm like a kid, when the kids are all like, and you're like, you have to go pee, you have to go pee. And they're like, no. And then like, that's what I'm like on the river, because I just can't stop once I get going.
Well, that's the danger that we face doing this, because we get so busy doing our work, we forget to take water, we forget to eat. Not everybody does, but there's sometimes you get so busy, you're just working away, and you realize,
that's why you wear a bathing suit and you sit down in your dredge hole and you let her rip.
Well, I'm talking about food. Talking about food and water.
Oh.
Don't pee in the
Sorry.
water.
What was wrong?
Fish do it every day.
What was wrong? Did I say something wrong?
I don't know. Why?
I don't know, because I just got tagged. GPU said,
Oh.
wrong, Jesse. LOL. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe talking about your depends.
Oh, never. Yeah, my depends, right? Says Mr. Lodak never dredged downstream from older prospectors.
Right?
Oh, that should be a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah. I'm
You gotta
sure
get on that.
Jesse's working
Write
on
that
it
down.
already.
Let me write this one down. I'll skip the old part though.
We have some questions before we call it a night.
And hello, Mr. Ellsworth Carl.
Good seeing you, Ellsworth. Say hi to the girls. Several been asking about Flash Bash updates. Our friend Ron from the Hills, or Run for the Hills, asked about it, and some others. The location has been agreed upon with the owner. It's private property. And as always, it's secret. Soon after we iron out a couple other things, we'll be announcing it and going from there. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Robert Dippity says, better not dredge downstream for me.
And Robert Dupati is a dredge machine. He'll sit in that hole. He's like Caleb Bennington. He'll sit in there for hours and hours and hours and hours upon hours.
Well, but you know that's easy to do when you're dredging.
Oh yeah.
That's just so easy to do. You don't realize how much time is going by.
He has his air on and he's sucking up that gravel for hours. So, and time definitely flies, when you're underwater dredging. Definitely. You've been there, Jesse. So.
Yep. What do you mean I ran out of gas? Just started. All those details will be coming up shortly, Kurt.
Yeah, shortly.
All your questions will be answered then.
You're cooking, Ert. You're cooking.
Yeah.
So that question.
No, there's some details we have to figure out and see about and check on, and then we'll know more. So,
You know what we do know, you guys? It's gonna be awesome.
regardless.
That's
Yep.
on my bucket list.
Yep.
One day, when they open up the border and people can move freely once again,
Hey, girls.
So much fun.
hopefully. The girls said hi, everyone. We have been busy helping my dad and get the girls some sponsors for their adopted baseball this year. Oh, cool.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, very cool.
And gold sinks, other nuggets float. Oh, geez. I think we're still in the potty.
Yeah, they're still going on it. They're still going.
Our crowd, gotta love them. Gotta love
Yeah.
the Flash fam. Gotta love the Flash fam.
Uh,
Everybody, let me see. Who do we have on our victims list coming up? Oh, next week's the 22nd. Know what that is? That's the last Tuesday of the month where, yes, one of you, whoever we could sucker into call in that night, will be our guest, if not multiple. It's Open Line Tuesday on Tuesday Night Hangout Live next weekend.
Yeah, so really, this is your chance to call in, so you don't have to listen to me rant all night.
So yeah, and I'm sure we might even get a Jesse rant, maybe, or a Dano rant, maybe a Ed rant, or a Rose
Yeah.
rant. It
I don't know.
is.
We'll have to hold Dano back because he rants so often. I don't know.
Yeah, he
He
talks
thinks
a
I need
lot.
to go off. I got a lot of bad words in me.
Beep,
There'd be a
beep,
call.
beep, 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 beep.
Rose, you gonna be here next week, right?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be there next week.
You're gonna have a guessing object for us?
Yeah, I was just thinking it's been a while since we've done a whatchamacallit, so I will try to have one ready. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The same question can go for copper, aluminum, and silver. Also, Ronald.
Well, Ellsworth, I hope you guys make it this year. I really do.
We need our hugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
We miss you guys too. Why isn't gold magnetic?
I don't know.
You tell us, Ert. Tell us why gold isn't magnetic.
Maybe you have to go to Earth Radio and find out. They might be discussing it. Why
We
isn't
just haven't
gold
been
magnetic?
to gold magnet yet. That's the only problem.
Why is platinum slightly magnetic and not gold? I don't know. Why is iron magnetic and not gold? I don't know.
Hey, that's a good answer, Jason. It's because it's non-ferrous.
There you go, Jason AU. Jason AU's the man. All right, everybody. All of you on the West Coast, East Coast, in between. We all love you. Can't forget our friends in Australia and all over the globe. You know what time it is. It's that time where we all say so long, farewell, until we meet again on Tuesday Night Hangout Live. I hope all of you have a flash in your pan.
And you know what he's going to say next?
I know I did it different. I don't know why.
I know. Ruby's over here looking at me going, that's your cue, isn't it? That's your cue. Isn't it? I'm thinking, no, but maybe.
Yeah, kind of. Sorry.
Good night.
Maybe one day too, you'll meet us on the river. It does happen. Astros, Jesse, Dano, Ert Radio, Patrick Moore, Robert DePotty, many of you. Run
So
for
many.
the hills. All right, everybody.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Ron, you want a good little sluice box for the creek? He makes a
Ooh.
nice little sluice box.
Yeah, Ron does at ronforthehills.com. You can pick up the creek critter or the river raider. We both use them, and they're good sluices.
And this is not a paid advertisement?
No, not at all. Not at all. And
I just love his sluice boxes. I just think they're great.
yeah, definitely. Bill, hello. Bill Miner from Mission was here. Hi.
Mission. Oh, Bill Miner from Mission. That's Billy Boy probably there. Yeah.
Bill Vans Chilk.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Billy Boy? He's the one that showed me Dan Hurd when we were working out on there. He's the one that showed me the Dan Hurd YouTube videos. What's up, Billy Boy?
And Derick, we
got me going there.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here tonight. I mean, you know, great guest, and we're gonna have you back again, I'm sure.
Oh,
well,
thank you so
I
much.
would hope so.
Because you didn't tell us all the stories you had lined up, so you're gonna have to come back.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
and next time you'll have more gold porn to share. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
we're
lots.
we're all precious.
And magnet fishing corn.
Gonna make
Yeah.
it rain.
We're all treasure freaks. We're treasure porn addicts. you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
like gold, some like crystals, some like bottles, some like whatever.
Right.
I'm like it all.
I got this new claim there where they say there's agatized petrified wood. So hopefully I'll have some of that to show you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to find that.
That's I like that stuff.
All right, everybody. Thanks
All right.
again. Until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan and you never know. Again, I hope one day we'll meet you on the river. Catch us next week, same time, same channel. And where's that button? See y'all. Love you all. Good night.
Night, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Lodak. Sibo.
David says,
Bill,
"Don't
better
do
late
that."
than never. Wish you were here sooner. Mary, thank you.
5, 4,
Jason,
Thank you.
Magnetic
David,
Squatch.
1.
Jeff, Brewer Prospecting.
Mary, good night. Mr. Lodak, good night.
Bill, Bob.
Night, Brewers.
I don't know about Wednesday. It just don't have that roll. Wednesday night hangout live.
Who's saying Wednesday?
Downey's detecting and prospecting because it's but Tuesday night goes into his Oak Island, so blame it all on Earth Radio.
Maybe they should change the name of the show to Elm Island, then we'll stay here.
Right. Blame it on Earth Radio.
Good night, everybody.